This video will give you a quick demo of our SBWeb ISF module. This is your ISF dashboard. Should you choose to create and store any templates, they will populate at the top of your dashboard with a one-click button to create your ISF. You will have quick access to any recent documents in the Recent Documents section. To move to your ISF grid, you may do so by clicking on the three-bullet icon on the left-hand taskbar or the drop-down arrow next to the word Dashboard. Your grid will display importer information, custom statuses, any transaction numbers that Customs has returned, any recorded reference numbers, your issuer code and bill number, any recorded vessel sale date, arrival date, or loading date. You will also see the user ID of your user that created an ISF, as well as the date and timestamp of when that particular ISF was created. You will also see if an ISF was modified. You will see the user ID that modified the ISF, as well as the date and timestamp that it was modified. This is your main ISF screen. The top left-hand corner will be your status card. This will display any statuses as well as return transaction numbers once an ISF has been transmitted. Your importer information will be entered in the center. This information may auto-populate depending on the profile chosen when starting your ISF. Your shipment information will be entered to the right. This is where you'll choose your ISF type as well as your shipment type. The double page icon is a pick list. You may select favorites in your pick list simply by clicking on the star in the left-hand column. Once the star turns black, that option is now a favorite and will auto-populate at the top of your screen. Your bill information will be entered on the left, and this is where you will enter your bill type, house bill, master bill, or regular or simple bill. Enter your issuer information and your bill number. Your bond information will be entered in the center. This information may also populate based on the profile chosen when starting your ISF. Your reference information, should you choose to record any, will be entered on the right, including a reference number, your arrival date, loading date, or sale date, which can be chosen by simply clicking a date on the calendar. Your line commodity information will be entered in the center. You may do so by clicking the New Commodity button. And here you will enter your description, tariff number, and country of origin. If you have a stored product list, you can access this data by clicking the blue Pick Commodity button. If you would like to access our tariff picker, you can do so by clicking the double page icon in the tariff cell. You may search with a keyword or a partial tariff number, and the system will generate results based on your search. In the center, you will enter your manufacturer information, and to the right, you will enter your consignee information. This information can be manually entered, or you may choose from your stored transaction parties by clicking your Pick Party button. Once you've entered in your required information, you'll click on your orange plus sign in the bottom right-hand corner and move back to your parent document. This will return us to the main ISF screen. We also offer an option to import your ISF lines. On the left-hand taskbar at the very bottom, you will see a page with an arrow. This is to import your ISF lines. Clicking on the orange ISF template link will populate a spreadsheet. Row 1 on this spreadsheet is your column headers. This data should not be changed. This will inform you which column to enter the corresponding data. Any country of origins for any ISF lines will be entered in column A. Your descriptions in column D. Your tariff number in column H. and any consignee and manufacturer information should be entered under the corresponding columns to the right. Once you have entered all of your data, you will save this spreadsheet, and then you may upload it. You may click on the Browse Here option, select the spreadsheet you would like to upload, and click on Open. Your Next button will light up. When you click on the Next button, the system will extract the data saved on the spreadsheet. Once that process is completed, you'll click your plus sign and click Back to Parent Document. Any line commodity data stored on that spreadsheet will then populate in your Align section all at once. Our import function is an easy way to upload all of your lines for a very large ISF at once. You will enter your transaction party data. To the left is your ship to. You may manually enter this data or choose from your stored transaction parties by clicking the Pick Party button. Your seller data will enter in the center. This information may also be manually entered, or you can access your transaction parties by clicking on your Pick Party button. Your buyer information will enter to the right. This information may be manually entered. You may utilize your Pick Party button to choose from your transaction party list, or if your buyer is the same as your ship to, you may turn this toggle on. Your stuffing location will be entered to the left. You may manually enter the data. You may choose from your transaction party list, or if your stuffing location is the same as your seller, you may turn this toggle on. Your consolidator information will be entered in the center. Again, you can manually enter this data in, choose from your transaction party list, or turn the toggle on if your consolidator is the same as your stuffing location. Once you've entered all your required data and you are ready to transmit to customs, you'll come to your orange plus sign and you will click the bottom option, which is Validate. The system will check your work. If you are missing any data, we will show validations at the top right corner under the double check mark. Any missing data will show up in a list. You may click on the validation to make your correction. Once you make your correction, you'll move back to your parent document and check your validations again. Once you have cleared out your validations, you should see this message. There are no validation messages. This means you are ready to transmit to customs. To do so, you'll click on your orange plus sign and click on Save and Transmit.